guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm really excited to bring you guys this makeup tutorial today. This is basically just a soft glam slash everyday makeup tutorial inspired look, and I really hope you guys like it. It's kind of been my go-to whenever I beat my face and I just feel snatched and just bomb and ready to take on the day. If you guys want to see more makeup tutorials from me, then be sure to give the video a thumbs up and also comment any video suggestions you have for me below. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Hey guys, so I'm coming to you with a fresh face. So first I'm going to be starting off with this Witch Hazel from Thayer's, and this is in the scent Lavender. And I'm just going to take a cotton pad and kind of like put that on. So we're all good to go. We got a nice base going on. And I'm actually going to be doing my brows on camera for you guys today. Okay, so I actually just got my brows waxed today, so they look nice and groomed. I'm trying to have some of it grow in kind of around here so it looks a little more patchy. So I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia dip brow. This is in the shade dark brown, and I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush in 12, and this has been completely thrashed. It's clearly a ride or die because it's so good. It has the perfect point and a spoolie at the end. So a trick that I like to do to make my dip brow last longer is to put it in by like kind of stabbing instead of swiping. I'm gonna wait for the airplane. I've probably had this dip brow for a good year and a half. Even though it says like 6 months on the back, I make it last. I haven't had a problem, so we're good to go. So I'm going to start by brushing my eyebrows all the way up and then creating a base line at the bottom, just kind of like outlining this shape. And I'm really not pressing too hard, just really light, gentle strokes. Then I'm going to brush them straight across so I can focus on the top. So I think that looks pretty good for the first brow. I really like the lighter in the inside and darker on the outside. So that's the first brow. Okay, so brows are all filled in. So on a typical day, I'll normally just do my brows and then put on some lashes. But since I'm doing a full face, I'm going to go ahead and clean everything up with some concealer. I use 2 different types with my brows. I'm going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape in this shade Tan Deep Sand, and then my Holy Grail LA Girl Pro Cosmetics in the shade Warm Honey. And so I kind of like to put the Tarte Shape Tape one, it's a little lighter. I like to put it underneath my brow. And then I like to put the LA Girl Cosmetics on the top because I feel like it just blends better with my foundation. Okay, so now that brows are done, I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and this is actually a small sample that well, not a sample, it was actually just a, what's it called, like reward that I got from Sephora. And so I've used it a couple times before and I really like it because it's really hydrating, and I'm going to be using that today as my primer. So now I'm going to be using Fenty Beauty's Pro Filt'r foundation. Honestly, the shade range on Fenty Beauty is so great, and I really want to try the dewy look. What is up with all these airplanes? And I'm in the shade 385. I've been using this since it really came out and became popular. It's been my go-to every day whenever I wear foundation. It looks really skin-like and flawless on me, and so I really appreciate that about it. I never realize how pale I feel like my face gets until I start putting on foundation. Like, look at that difference. I just feel like I look so pale. So I got my wisdom teeth removed like about a week ago. And this is my first time wearing makeup since then. And that whole, like, I only had to get my bottom teeth removed, so that was good. But this whole area that I'm putting this beauty blender on, I feel it, and it's like kind of tender. I'm like, oof, does not feel the best. Okay, so once that's all blended in, I'm gonna go back in with the Tarte Shape Tape and go ahead and highlight. And I like to blend out this concealer pretty quickly because it starts to dry fast. I also forgot to say with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, it leaves my skin, these airplanes. Okay, I also forgot to mention with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, it leaves my skin feeling really hydrated and dewy, so I feel like I can kind of see the difference when I put on foundation after using it because it feels really hydrated and really glowy, so I really like that. But if you want more of a matte finish, then I recommend doing like the Professional primer or the what is it, the Smashbox primer is also really good for that. I feel like it has more of like a mattifying look, but this Bobbi Brown one, if you have like dry skin, I feel like it's really good because it just gives you that dewy, glowy look and really feels like your skin is getting moisturized. Then I'm gonna highlight the other areas of my face. So now I'm going to set everything with a little bit of the Mercier translucent powder. I'm just going to take this beauty blender and dab it in. Literally don't even use that much, especially under my eyes. I just feel like I hate flashback. Now we're going to bronze. This is one of my favorite parts, and this is the Becca Cosmetics in the shade Ipanema Sun. What I also really like about bronzer is I feel like it's really buildable, so if you want a more bronze look or a less bronze look, you can always add more. And one of my tips for using bronzer around your face is not to make a full circle, just to stop when you get about to the end of your eyebrow, because you want to leave room for your blush and your highlight, and it just frames the face better and doesn't close you in but opens you out more. And then I'm going to contour my nose. I'm starting to try to do this more just because I feel like it looks really good, but I kind of overdo it sometimes and don't blend it out that well, so it's a work in progress, but I try every time. I tend to like a pretty chiseled contour, so I'm going to go back in with the Mercier translucent powder and I'm taking a Real Technique sponge. This is the one that kind of has an angle but also like the beauty blender side, and I really like this angle side for cutting my contour. And again, I'm not the biggest fan of baking, maybe with a different powder but not this powder, so I'm going to brush it off almost immediately. Now I'm going to be using blush. What is up with all these noises? We got dogs, we got airplanes. For blush, I actually use a color stick, and this is the Josie Maran Argan color stick. Yes, in Plum Sugar. So it's like this really pretty pink color. I'm just gonna be taking a little bit of this on this brush. I'm gonna smile and apply it to the apples of my cheeks. Before I put on highlighter, I like to spray my face with some setting spray just so the highlighter can stick onto something and become even better. And this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So refreshing. And then I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty Killawat in the shade Hustla Baby. I'm just going to be taking this little brush and applying it to my nose. So I'm going to be going in with the Modern Renaissance palette today, and I'm going to be taking the shade Burnt Orange, which is this very neutral light orange color, and just applying that into my crease. So now let's move on with lashes. I actually do not put on eyeliner very often, so I'm not going to do it today, but I do have a semi-dramatic lash, and I feel like it just doesn't need liner for it to just look poppin'. Today I'm going to be using the Lilly lashes in the style Miami. I mean, every tutorial I watched, Miami, 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 and I was like, okay, let me get my hands on this. This is my first pair of Lilly lashes, and They're amazing. They are a little bit on the pricey side, but they are really good quality, and so you can wear them 20 to 30 times and feel like, okay, they don't look messed up. They don't need any mascara applied at all. You just wear them the way they are and they look really good and dramatic. And you can also get these at Sephora or Ulta. I got my pair at Sephora and I just liked that I didn't have to pay for shipping. So today I'm going to be using the Duo Lash Glue, and this is just the clear one. While I wait for that to dry, I go in with the Benefits They're Real Mascara and go ahead and apply that to the lash that I'm putting on.
Am I really that much to handle?
Now I'm going to be going in with the Benefit Roller Lash. And I like this for my bottom mascara because it's a small little wand. Maybe it's because I have the mini one, but it just works really well. For my lips, I'm going to be outlining them first with the Professional Kiss Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Wine. Okay, so the shade for this MAC lipstick completely washed out, but it's this brownish nude color, and I'm going to be putting that on. And then to kind of lighten it up a little bit, I'm going to be going in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi. And then I'm going to be going in with the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. And then I'm going to finish everything off with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!